Hello everybody, my name is Adelya and I am a student of the 10th grade of Adelya Seitkhan school. Our school is located in Badam village of Ordubası district of Turkestan region. My teacher's name is Adelya Seitkhan. The theme of my presentation is virtual reality. Virtual reality or VR is an artificial world created with the help of software and hardware. It's a 3D environment which can be explored and interacted with using special equipment such as headset with a screen built and built-in headphones and a microphone. Let's have a look into the history of development of virtual reality. In 1950s, a visionary cinematographer Morton Haley built a single-user console called Cinerama. This enabled the user to watch television in three-dimensional ways. In 1961, Philco Corporation engineers developed the first HMD, known as a headset. By the late 1980s, the term virtual reality was popularized by Jaron Lanier, one of the modern pioneers of the field. Lanier had founded the company VPL Research in 1985. VPL Research has developed several VR devices like the Data Glove, the iPhone, and the Audiosphere. As virtual world became more detailed and immersive, people began to spend time in these spaces for entertainment, aesthetic, inspiration, and socializing. Virtual reality is often associated with gaming because the industry that has been at the forefront of the VR effort, as evidenced by the popularity of products such as Beat Saber, Minecraft VR, and Skyrim VR. The simplest form of virtual reality is a 3D image that can be explored interactively through a personal computer, usually by manipulating keys of the mouse so that the content of the image moves in some direction or zooms in or out. More sophisticated efforts involve such approaches of wraparound display screens, physical rooms augmented with wearable devices or haptic devices that let users feel the virtual images. Virtual reality is most commonly used in entertainment applications such as video games, 3D cinema, amusement park rides including dark rides, and social virtual worlds. Virtual reality is an emerging technology in classroom to supplement the teaching of a subject or topic in order to feel the content. There are two ways virtual reality can be used in the classroom. A student explores a virtual environment using a computer, keyboard, and mouse. Or a student explores using some input device, for example, controller, virtual reality headset, the later setup, fully immersive, student using head-mounted display, HMD. This tool can be used for any subject and gives educator an avenue to explore with learners as well as engage with a variety of learning styles. For instance, students can walk through a rainforest and discover different animals and vegetation. The technology also offers large scope for design and coding. VR can be incorporated into the classroom curriculum to teach personal and social skills, breaking down barriers of location and communication. A case has also been made for including virtual reality technology in the context of public libraries. This would give library users access to cutting-edge technology and unique educational experience. This could give users access to virtual interactive copies of rare texts and artifacts and to tours of famous landmarks and archaeological digs. An important area of application for VR system has always been training for real-life activities. The appeal of simulation is this: they can provide training equal or nearly equal to operative with real systems, but at reduced cost and with great safety. Virtual reality was extended to surgery through the technology of telepresence, the use of robotic devices controlled remotely through immediate sensory feedback to perform a task. On the other hand, doctors might be able to use VR when working with the patients to explain diagnosis or treatment options. VR has already made some inroads into retail too, but the industry has only scratched the surface. With the right apps, customers will be able to try on clothes, decorate the homes, experiment with hairstyles, test eyeglasses. VR could also lead to an inter-industry in virtual tourism, making it possible for people to experience places that they might never be able to see in person. So there are lots of pluses of VR. There are many health and safety considerations too. A number of unwanted symptoms have been caused by prolonged use of virtual reality devices. Most virtual reality systems come with consumer warnings, including developmental issues in children, trip and fall and closing warnings, discomfort, repetitive stress, injury, and interference with medical devices. VR headset may regularly cause eye fatigue, as does all screen technology, because people tend to blink less when watching screens, causing their eyes to become more dried out. So dear friends, let's use the possibilities of technology carefully.